You could say some retailers are turning to a scare tactic this year to improve profits. Halloween stores opened early. Many retailers are counting on consumers' love of the frightful holiday to produce big profits. It's not your imagination. Summer seemed to end wicked early this year as Halloween stores popped up in many towns. This one opened over Labor Day weekend and was the first in the Chicago area.
Consumers love it. They love that we were open early. Everyone was like, oh, I'm so excited you guys are open. Nobody else is open yet. So we were seeing a lot of people coming in and just having fun and getting ideas.
Melissa Corona and husband Tony are trying to cash in on the holiday that is now second to Christmas in sales. With an investment of around a couple of $100,000, they bought their second Halloween Express franchise, a trend Corona says is ensnaring entrepreneurs.
I think people just think it's a good investment, and they think they can get into it, make a few bucks for a short period of time. You're only open for 2 months at the most, so.
Consumers have been cautious with their money, but Halloween retailers count on the low cost of costumes and decorations.
Even in this economy, when it's a down economy, people are still spending the money on themselves and having a little bit of fun, because you can have fun for anywhere from $25 up to a few $100s, in a costume.
Stefania Pintone of Dianco Inc., who tracks consumer spending and retailers, says Halloween is becoming more of a treat than a trick.
There are a lot of vacant retail spaces out there in the country, particularly at malls, and they all rent out for a very cheap rate, and it's a great deal for mall owners because they get a lot of traffic for their permanent stores.
With consumers growing tired of the recession, retailers are using as much strategy as possible this year to lure customers. Toys R Us was among the retailers beating the rush with Christmas in July promotions, and major retailers are ready to take the wraps off Christmas displays in about a week.
There's money out there, but people are very concerned about spending it.
At the Corona store, a sure sign the economy is no longer on the sidelines could depend on how much is left come November 1st.
We want to sell everything we've got, where some of our competitors that are corporately owned, it's not, they don't own it. They send it back. It's more like on consignment, so.
So everything in this store needs to be off.
Everything is mine, and I want it gone. Exactly.
Jobs is another angle to the story. The Coronas hired 30 people this year, and they do admit taking advantage of the government's tax breaks to come hire people who have been unemployed